Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football post-game show. I'm sorry I didn't get to do it last night, but we'll recap it tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans 34-20 last night at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. The Texans took the early lead, 7-0 lead in the first quarter, but then the Chiefs took control of this game from the second quarter on. In the first quarter, Hunter Butker kicks a 65-yard punt from the KC 35 into the end zone for a touchback. Texans made 3 plays and had a 5-yard run, and then they went 3 and out and had to punt. Chiefs had the ball at their own 21. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 2 3-yard runs, and he had a 1st and 10 at KC 35, and at 2nd and 7. Patrick Mahomes threw a two 6-yard passes, on the 6th play, and Mahomes got sacked, however, at the Houston 44 for 8 yards, and Mahomes' pass at Houston 44 was at the Houston 44-yard line was incomplete to short right Demarius Robinson, and the Chiefs had the punt. Houston had the ball out there, had the ball at their 20, and they scored their first touchdown of the game. Deshaun Watson's pass to David Johnson for a 19-yard touchdown. Kaimi Fairbairn extra point is good, and it was 7-0 Texans. The Chiefs scored their first touchdown of the game. Patrick Mahomes passed short middle to Travis Kelce for the 6-yard score, and Hunter Butker with the extra point. And it was good, and the Chiefs and Texans were tied at 7 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Chiefs scored their second touchdown of the game. Patrick Mahomes passed short right to Sammy Watkins for a 2-yard score. Hunter Butker with the extra point, and it is good, and the Chiefs were up 14-7, The Texans had a missed field goal after running 11 plays. Watson threw a 20-yard pass to short right. Jordan Akins at KC 33. Then Watkins threw an incomplete pass, and the Texans had to kick a field goal. Kaniali Fairbairn 51-yard field goal attempt was no good and went wide right. The Chiefs tried to get the ball into had the ball at their own 41. They tried to get the ball into the end zone, and they had to settle for a field goal. Mahomes 26-yard pass short middle to Travis Kelce to the Houston 31. 15-yard penalty on Zach Cunningham at Houston 31. Mahomes pass incomplete to deep left to Travis Kelce. A 5-yard penalty, which was on Zach Cunningham at their own 16 for illegal contact. So the Chiefs kicked a field goal of 29 yards, which was good. The Chiefs were up 17-7 at halftime. They had a 10-point lead. Third quarter, the Chiefs scored their third touchdown of the game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, left guard, ran the ball 27 yards for the score, and the extra point was good, and it was 24-7 Chiefs lead. Then the Texans had an interception. Deshaun's pass short middle to Will Fuller to the Houston 36 for 20 yards. Deshaun Watson's deep right intended for Brendan Cooks was intercepted by Jarius Sneed and Tyrann Mathieu at the KC 44. Sneed pushed out of bounds at the Houston 17, and the Chiefs led 24-7 at the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, we got finally in the fourth, Patrick Mahomes passed to short right to Tyreek Hill for a 3-yard TD, and the extra point was good, and it was 31-7 Chiefs, and that was the Chiefs' third touchdown of the game. The Texans scored their second touchdown of the game. Deshaun's pass Watson's pass to deep middle to Jordan Atkins for a 19-yard score, but the 2-point conversion attempt failed. Deshaun's pass, Watson's pass to Randall Cobb was incomplete, and it was 31-13 Chiefs. The Texans scored their third touchdown, and it was Deshaun's pass to Randall to Jordan Atkins, and it was now, and the extra point was good this time, and it was 31-20. Houston, KC. The Chiefs kicked yet another field goal. Butker's 19-yard field goal was good because they tried to get in the end zone and they couldn't, and it was 31-20. At the end of the fourth quarter, there were 3 plays, and then the Texans take a knee, and nevertheless, the Chiefs win 31-20. Chiefs are off to a 1-0 start, and the Texans start at 1-0. And now it's time to give out some game balls. Patrick Mahomes III, 24 of 30 carries and returns and carries and attempts, and 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 25 carries, 138 yards, 1 touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 7 receptions, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. Travis Kelce, 6 receptions, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. And Tyreek Hill, 5 receptions, 46 yards and 1 touchdown. Those are the game balls. I thought KC just had the game in their control from the second quarter on, and they never lit up. And Houston, they tried to come back, but just were not able to. It just did not go their way in this game last night. That's just about going to wrap it up for the Thursday Night Football Scott Sports 101 post-game show. Next Thursday night will be the Battle of Ohio, the Browns and Bengals from First Energy Stadium. And I have a pregame show before that. And I have you'll see a pre-recorded Browns Scott Sports 101 / Browns 101 and on all the NFL games pregame show. And that's pre-recorded for Sunday. And then I will have a Scott Sports 101 post-game show, early games post-game show after the Browns Ravens game is concluded and all of the early games have concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day, in any way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done. Excuse me.